You didn't sin. I'm not saying Noah, you didn't fall short of the glory, but Noah, it's something in your heart that you desire to do my will. He said, so Noah, I'm about to shut this thing down because it's got too wicked and my spirit can no longer strive with it. When I was reading the book of Noah and studying it, and one thing that really jumped out to me, it said the people in those days, the man, they took their wives. It just said took, and I started to, I said took. If you take something, amen, that means you're not asking permission for it. That means that you're not submitting to God and asking God, is this my wife? Lord, is that my company? Is this my ministry? Are y'all listening to me, brothers and sisters? You just take it. And he showed me, amen, that one word was a sign that man wanted to lead themselves. That was the real wickedness. It wasn't so much of the idolatry and the fornication. It started with you just wanted to lead yourself. And that's the lust, and that's the idolatry, and that's the fornication, because you don't want God to lead you. But this is the wickedness. You in God's company. You in God's world. Are y'all listening to me? You in God's house. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. We don't own this. God owns this. God created this. God made this. And you want to do your own thing in his house. Hallelujah. That's the wicked part. It's like your children rising up in your house after you pay all the bills, all the rent, all the responsibility, and they're going to tell you what they want to do in your house. That's wicked. They ain't paid for nothing. They ain't sacrificed for nothing. They ain't did nothing, but they want to roll.
Teach and preach.
And he's saying, yo, in my house, in my world, I'm giving you this day. This is the day that the Lord has made. A man didn't make this day. He said, I made this day. I created this day. And you want to do what you want to do in my day. You wicked. You want to do what you want to do in my house. I'm telling you, being at this time, you coming in and you're wicked. Y'all listening to me? You want to do your own thing. That's wickedness. When you want to do your own thing in somebody else's house. If you want to do your own thing, you know what we tell them? You got to get your own house.
Come on, Pastor.
And we're talking about little houses. But I'm telling you, God's house is this world.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
Are y'all listening to me?
Yes, sir.
And so there is nowhere you can go that he don't own. Are y'all listening to me, brothers and sisters?
Yes.
And so he said, that's wicked. And he says, they're in my house, they're in my company, and they don't want to work for me. And he said, and my spirit now is striving with them. Meaning I'm trying to lead the company in this direction, and they keep trying to lead the company in that direction. And I'm in war with my own thing that I created. Have you ever been in war with something you created? There is no pain. There is no hurt. Are y'all listening to me? When the thing that you created and sacrificed for is now the thing that's against you. I can't go into detail, but I've been there. Are y'all, after you sacrificed and paid the bills and worked all night, and that very thing now has turned itself on you. God says, my heart is grieved. He told Job, when Job started talking beside us, he said, where were you when I created this heaven and earth? Where were you when I hung the stars in the sky and the cloud and the moons and all that and created the stratospheres and the atmospheres? Amen. Where were you? How can you tell me what you're supposed to do?
Hallelujah.
And I created you. So he said, it's wicked, and I'm about to shut it down. And how you know it's his house and his company, you know why? Because he says, I'm about to shut it down.
Oh, shut it down.
It's my house. You know what? Turn all these lights off. Okay, you get what I'm saying? I'm about to shut it down. Good God Almighty. I'm going to tell you everything that you're doing, and it's not under the leadership of God, he's going to shut it down.
Come on.
Good God Almighty. He's going to shut it down because he owns it. It is his. Amen? And, he says, no, I'm about to shut it down.
Yes, yes,
I'm about to shut it down.
yes.
But you found favor with me because you got enough sense to serve what created you. Ooh. Children, if you want a blessed life, all you got to do is serve what created you. Honor thy parents, thy mother and father, that your days may be then. That's what that's saying. If they created you, serve them.
Preach.
He said, so Noah, I'm going to need you to do something. I'm about to make it rain and flood. I'm about to flood this world. I'm about to drown everything. There will not be one living thing when I get done with this. Why can I destroy everybody? Because I made them. If you ever own a company, if it ain't going in the right direction, because you own the company, you can fire everybody that's a part of it.
Right.
And bring all new people because you made it. Y'all listen, he told Moses the same thing. I'll destroy all these people and I'll give you new people, Moses. Why? Because I made them. And you ever had your mama tell you, I brought you into this world? I take you out because I can make one look just like you.
Right.
Look at it, come out looking just like you. Don't look at me like that. Be like, no. Take it as it is. So he says, I need you to go to work for me, Noah. And the reason that Noah has to work by faith is because it's never rained before.
Right.
What is a flood? If it never rained before, then I mean it never was a boat.
Right.
One of the reasons that we have boats is because you have oceans. There is no reason for a boat if you had no rain or no ocean. Are y'all listening to me? So the thing that God is calling him to build, he's never seen before. Come on.
Walk by faith. Amen.
He's never seen how our boat looks. This is the first of its kind.
Wow.
So Noah has no reference point to go to. See, sometimes it's good if God, when he calls you to do something, and there's another brother that did something similar to it, so usually you can go and say, well, how did you do it? At least I can have a point of reference. But if he's calling you to do something that's never been did, there is no reference for it. Who do you talk to? How do I figure it out? This lets us know that when God calls you to do something or build something for him, you're not going to know everything.
That's good.
Do not feel bad that you don't know.
Come on.
I know we live in a world that everybody wants to know everything. We have the information age. We can ask Siri. We can go on Google. We can know. But when God calls you to build something, there's going to be some things you do not know.
Amen.
Are y'all? That's why you need faith. Are y'all listening to me? Because you really don't know. I don't know when it's going to rain. I don't know how it's going to rain. I ain't never seen rain in my life. All I know is what he told me. Are y'all listening to me? So I'm building according to what he told me.
Yes.
So that means, brothers and sisters, you got to be a good listener.
Yes, you do.
Be slow to speak. Quick to listen. When God is calling you to build something, you got to shut your mouth.
That's right.
You got to act like you don't know. You have to approach God like you don't know. And you have to tell the Lord, teach me, oh Lord. Teach me your ways. Teach me your concepts. Teach me what you want. Are y'all listening to me, brothers and sisters? You have to be a great student.
Yes.
That's what a disciple means, a learner and a follower of God. Amen. You will not build what God is calling you to build if you have not been a good student, if you have not studied to show thyself approved. Are y'all listening to me? I don't know. So if I don't know, that means God has to give us specific information. Build it this way. Build it like that. Are y'all listening to me? Get this type of wood, Moses. Get gopher wood, Moses. Are y'all listening to me? Because this wood, the water won't rot. God has it down to the very detail of the wood that he has to build, of the length that he has to build. All this God has took into thought. So you got to listen. That's why he didn't like Saul. That's why he cursed Saul, King Saul, and put David in his place, because Saul tried to do it outside of the yes, Lord, of the architect design. It wasn't that David was worse morally and so forth, but David would do it according to the way God told him. Saul wanted to do it to his way. And God said, I can't use you. Because you're building something that you've never seen, it's going to stretch you. Oh, it's going to stretch you. It's going to stretch your faith. It's going to stretch everything about you. You're not building nothing if you ain't being stretched.
Right.
If you wake up in the morning and say, Lord, I don't have enough. Lord, I really don't know how to do this. Lord, I don't even know what is really going on, Father God. And that's how you know you're really building something. Because he's got to stretch you, brothers and sisters. He has to stretch your intellect. He has to stretch your will. He has to stretch your power. Come here, Jesus. I'm going to stretch you. No one has ever died for humanity and all the sins of the world. So I'm going to stretch you in this garden till the very blood is going to come out of your mouth like sweat. I'm going to stretch you because I'm trying to put a new ideal in you. And you can't put new ideas in old wineskins. Are y'all listening to me? But I need a new wineskin if I'm going to put a new thing. Why? Because the new wineskin is flexible and it can stretch. Are y'all listening to me? Get rid of your old thoughts, your old concepts, your old ideas, how they used to do it back in the day. You got to get rid of all that because God says, I want to do a new thing in your life, and I need you to have the flexibility to stretch. If you got to change your hair, change it. If you got to change your clothes, and change it. Are y'all listening to me? If you're too tight, I can't give you something new. And you're going to perish with the old. So you got to stretch.
Yes, Lord.
Hallelujah.
Yes, Lord.
You got to stretch. You got to stretch. Before you can run and work out, you got to stretch. Good. The reason it's going to stretch you, because when it comes to manifestation, it's going to stretch this world. Some people are going to hate you because of the stuff you build. Are y'all listening to me? Yeah. Because it's going to stretch them too. You're building a boat, it ain't never rained. And that's why they're looking at you, mocking you. Are y'all listening to me? And the reason they're mocking you is because they didn't hear what you heard. They talking about you. They gonna criticize you. Why? Because they didn't have the intel that I gave you. So why are you tripping off them? Why are you giving your time to them? They don't even know what you know. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Come on. Oh. What's the name of the Lord? So don't hate, don't fight back. They're doing it out of ignorance. You're doing it out of wisdom. And your righteousness, your building is going to show their wickedness. So Noah got to build it. And it says the thing that Noah built, it was going to save him and his family. When God gets ready to bless you, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. When God gets ready to bless you, are y'all listening?
Yes, Lord.
He's going to pour out of you what he meant for you to be blessed by. I'm going to say that again.
Come on, come on.
When God gets ready to increase you, he's going to impregnate you with something, and then he's going to pour out of you the
Amen.